What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Burgess with another video. My fault, y'all. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since the last video, man. But I've been busy with work, and I was on vacation, and went home, got to see my family and friends and stuff, y'all. But I'm back, and I'm going to be more consistent. I got y'all, man. Stay subscribed. And in this video, I'm gonna get straight to it. Talk to y'all about how you get treated by your chain of command after boot camp. And in this next video, I'm gonna tell y'all about how my life has been working on the ship so far. I've been real busy and stuff, y'all. So my fault, y'all, for not posting lately, but I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna stay as consistent as possible with y'all. So I'm gonna just get straight to it, y'all. So in boot camp, how your chain of command is kind of like assholes to y'all. They kind of treat y'all like shit. They don't really respect y'all because y'all recruits. And you'll be surprised, after boot camp, when you get to your shit, man, they like regular people. I mean, you still go say yes, chief, no chief, or yes, sir. But you can talk to them like regular people, without being like scary that they gonna yell at you or some shit. Like, they really cool. They really regular people, man. You're not gonna get treated like shit no more after boot camp. Like I said in my other videos, when you finish boot camp, you are not respected by the chiefs and officers and all that. You still want to keep your military brand, still want to say yes, chief, no chief, or you still address them by their rank. You still be respectful. That's always a thing. But you ain't gotta, like, for example, like, you ain't gotta stand at attention when you talking when you talking to chief or when you talk to an officer, unless you're in trouble. You still always salute an officer when you see them. Some people on the ship is bold, like they'll walk right past the officer and not salute. And they'll rarely yell at you. They might look at you crazy or something like that. But you still always salute the officer when you see him. The shit that you learn in boot camp, that translates, that stays with you until even after boot camp. Everything you learn in boot camp, it's important. But what I was saying is, like, you're not gonna be treated like shit no more. Like, you get treated like shit in boot camp, yelled at and shit. You're not gonna get yelled at after by really anybody unless you fuck up, unless you do something dumb or something, something serious, Other than that, they talk to you like you're a regular person, Still want to, like I said, you still want to say, yes sir, no sir. You always want to be respectful. Respect is always a thing. That shit don't just stop after boot camp. You still, keep your military bearing. But yeah, like I said, you're not gonna get treated like shit no more after boot camp. You'll be surprised how they talk to you like normal, how they cool with you and stuff. Like, the officers, everything. Like I said, you still salute them, but you can have a regular conversation with them. Like, when you approach them after you salute them, ask them questions, have a regular conversation. It's not like boot camp, it's like normal. Like, everybody, like I said, after boot camp, they all like regular people. You still respect them, but you can talk to them like, normal. You don't have to go up and stand at attention, hey, chief, none of that, man. You can relax with that shit. But like I said, just stay respectful, and you'll like it. Everybody's on my ship. Everybody's cool with each other. And it's really like that. It should be on that like every ship. Because I know my friends, it's the same with my friends on their ship. Some of my friends, everybody's cool with each other. A difference is, like in boot camp, it's like, oh yeah, nobody says aye on the fleet. That shit don't say that shit. They gonna look at you like you a tryhard or something. You say some aye chief or aye off. No, you don't gotta say that shit after boot camp. Nobody says aye. But another thing, a big difference is like with petty officers, in boot camp, like, yes, petty officer, no petty officer. After that, they still have power. Like, they still have authority. Like when you first start off, E1 through E3, you doing all the dirty work, and the petty officer is more just like, watch and make sure that y'all like doing what y'all supposed to do. But when you get to the fleet, it's no yes petty officer, no petty officer. You don't call them petty officer. It's like, for example, you call them about whatever their rate is, and if they're third class, like I'm a BM, so I'm talking to petty officers on the fleet, it's like, you call them like if it's a third class, it's BM3, second class, BM2, first class, BM1. They still have authority after boot camp, but you can really talk to them like normal, like they regular people. You have regular conversation with them. You still call them like BM3, whatever their rate is, and they whatever class they is, like if it's a DC, DC3, DC2, DC1, whatever rank, But you can they're like regular people, like they they like everybody's cool on the ship, but like ain't no yes petty officer, no petty officer, none of that shit. That shit's only in boot camp. But yeah, y'all, after boot camp, you know, everybody cool with each other, man. And it's just everybody cool. Just be respectful, keep your military brand, you know, be cool, and you be alright. Ain't no more getting treated like shit after boot camp. Shit, really, even in A school, like they even cool in A school too. You're not gonna get yelled at in A school unless you get in trouble or you do some real dumb shit. Like like it's called NMTIs. Well, RDTs is in boot camp. It's like NMTIs in A school. Like they, you know, that run shit, that run each ship or run each building, or each barracks that you in. They cool. Like you still be respectful, obviously, but you can talk to them like normal. Everything is cool after, you know, after boot camp. But like I said, just stay respectful, y'all, and you'll be good. All right, y'all, I'll be back with another video probably sometime today or tomorrow, but real soon I'm going to talk to y'all about how, you know, what I do, my job, how my life is on the ship, how I'm liking it so far. But all right, y'all, Burgess out, y'all. If I got some questions, feel free to drop them below in the comments, and I'll answer and I'll get to y'all. All right, y'all, Burgess out.